Hey guys, what's going on? NJ Chris here. Thanks again for joining me. This is the third part in my boat tackle series. So I wanted to show you what I use for topwater fishing now. Now my topwater box is actually not that extensive at all. That's it. My Senkos, believe it or not, I normally fish them topwater. I normally fish them Texas rigged with no weight and just flutter them across the surface of the water. This is where I keep all my bobbers too, because I don't have much topwater stuff. So I guess that's kind of not topwater, but that's alright. So as far as my topwater stuff goes, I fish maybe 3 lures, and that's completely it. My first one and my go-to one anywhere I go are frogs. They're no secret. They've been around for a long time. Frogs catch bass. It's it's no secret. And these frogs are Booyah Pad Crashers. Now, I have every single one of every color because I like Booyah Pad Crashers, and the reason I like them is because they're durable. I've fished with the Coppers frogs before, and they fall apart after a season. I've had some of these frogs for 4 seasons now, since Booyah was a company, I believe. Now, they may have been around for longer, but I believe these came out about 4 years ago. Could be wrong, so don't quote me on it, but the Booyah Pad Crasher is where it's at. Now, they're not paying me to say this. This is just my absolute favorite lure, and I have right here the Poppin Pad Crasher. This is like an aqua color. This is actually my favorite color. And I believe I have, no, it's actually on my pole, but this color with that type of frog is my favorite fish, or favorite lure. I've probably caught about 100 bass on that one lure. On top of that, I went online and I bought the cheap ones. The hooks aren't really sharp on it, and they take on water. So I don't like buying cheap ones. I just have them because I bought them. This is actually a copper one. This is the Copper's Topwater Mouse. Now, I'll show you the reason why I don't like this up close. Look at that. See right there? It's split. This is the first season that I had this, and it's split. Whereas these are, the Booyahs are couple years old now, so $12 for this thing, it was a waste of money. It was a complete waste of money. So let's see, now I have smaller ones too, for lakes that have smaller fish, and once again I fish them in almost every single color because they're pretty cheap. They're like $4 each, which for a frog is not bad. So Senkos, let's go to Senkos before I go to other topwater stuff. Now, they're called Senkos because I believe Gary Yamamoto called them the Senko Worms first, but they're just a 5-6 inch stick bait. I actually don't use Gary Yamamoto's, and I'll tell you the reason. Gary Yamamoto worms are extremely, extremely fragile. If you get any type of strike on a Gary Yamamoto worm, it's pretty much useless. So the ones I use are actually from Bass Pro Shops. Now, these are the Bass Pro Shops Stickos, and they come in every single color. I have them here. And they're so cheap too. You can get like a 200 kit for like $14.99 if you get the right deal. I think regularly they're like $19.99. They're really good. So I have them in blue, I have them in watermelon, I have them in watermelon with green flakes, I have them in watermelon with purple flakes, and these are different ones. They actually have a band inside for when you want to hook them through the side. I forget what kind of jig that's called. I believe it's called wacky rigging. And so those are my basic worms that I use. And once again, I fish them on a Texas rigged hook without a weight, normally just fluttering them along the surface of the water every couple feet. And that works awesome for pickerel in our area. In fact, the video that I posted, that's all we were doing all day long was with those types of worms. So, let's see. Now let's go to topwater stuff. I don't know why, but I have a gigantic saltwater lure in here. I guess I need to clean out my tackle box and get that out, because that's never ever going to be used for freshwater. So let's just put that off to the side. This lure, I don't know what it is. And I could tell you I got it at Walmart or Dick's. I don't remember where. And it was in a box, but these lures are so nice. They pop very well. They never sink. They always, they always float. And I believe I have 2 of them. Don't know where the other one is. The other one's a smaller. Oh, there it is. right there. This one, actually, it's a different version, but you get the gist of it. Great Poppin lure, in my opinion. This one, I know, is a Walmart special. This is just a baby bass colored popper. Probably the lure out of everything that I've caught the most fish on. This one just never failed me. Actually, a great story about this lure, and my buddy John will back me up on this one. That goes out with me. I actually lost this lure twice, and I got it back both times. I was fishing in Matawan in Lake Lefferts one day, and I actually had a bass come up, take it, snap the line completely, and that day I found it. Just floating, like we went to the other side of the lake, and coming back, I had the lure. Second time was this year again. I was topwater fishing in a shallow cove. Snapping turtle hit it. All right. So when the snapping turtle hit it, I had I think like 6-pound line on, because I like fishing really light tackle. 6-pound line on, so I wasn't getting this thing. This was a huge snapping turtle, and that's it. He broke the line. I was really mad because I love this lure, and I ended up going back, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago, till we took the boat out, and there this lure was lodged up against the log, and I could tell it's mine because there's my line on it. So really, really funny story, that I lost this thing twice and found it twice. So it's kind of a special lure to me. Once again, Walmart special, $2 or $3. You don't need to spend a lot of money to catch fish. This is my last favorite. I guess this is a frog. This is a Rebel Poppin frog, or the Rebel, some type of Rebel frog. And you can see all the strike marks from pickerel on this thing. Once again, a lure I've had for years, and I believe Dick's, Walmart, and everywhere sells them. A lure I've had for years. I've never changed the hooks. The hooks are still sharp as the day I got it. Wonderful lure for like $4 or $5. And every once in a while, I'll fish these like hula poppers. I'm not really too big on it. It's kind of an old school lure. Doesn't mean it doesn't work. It's just not what I fish. So, thanks guys for watching. Got 2 or 3 more videos coming up with my tackle, and then that's it. That's everything I carry in my boat. So stay tuned for the next video.